David Corson, Wednesday, November 19th, 2025, all about 7:30. Just kind of finishing up here in the studio and going to go down there and catch some grub, catch some dinner, and hang out with my dogs and my wife and yeah, catch some TV and get ready for bed, man. Got Thursday, a big day. Got a hellacious day tomorrow. Got a podcast and a couple other things. And before you know it, it's going to be Friday, TGIF, and the weekend, and then short week next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then happy Thanksgiving. Hey, hope you had a great day. Positive thoughts, smile on your face. Great hump day. And going into your Wednesday night with a smile on your face, positive thought, all that good stuff. And getting ready for a couple more days in the weekend. Yeah. So very productive day. Was up early, getting stuff done, shooting out security forums all afternoon, and had a couple of really cool conversations. And before you know it, the day's over. But I'm still up here in my studio getting stuff done. And like I said, man, you got to make the best of this week before things kind of shut down next week. So, hey, here's what I'm thinking for my word for November 19th, Wednesday, 2025 at about 7:30 or so. And that word is thriving. Yeah, thriving. Business, personal, athletics, life, sleep, whatever you're doing in a 24-hour period, you want to thrive in everything that you do. And thriving is basically, just getting things done and loving it, and you got a glow about yourself. Did you ever see someone finish a construction project and everything went great, man? You're hunky-dory. And other times, man, when the project's away, they're not thriving. They're bummed out. They're disappointed. They let themselves down. When you finish the project and everything goes right, man, you're crossing the finish line, you got a smile on your face, you give the keys to your client, and you made some money, you earned it, you worked your ass off, and it's just a great word, thrive. I like the way that comes out of my mouth. But man, if you're thriving, it means that you're working, you're making mistakes, you're learning, you're improving, you're getting things done. There's an aura, man. People can feel that, they can sense it, they can see it. And but some people are born with being able to thrive. Other people have to work at it. But even the ones that are born with it, they still have to work on it day in and day out and improve. So let's look at an athlete. If they're thriving on the field, maybe they were thriving on the field and they got an injury. ACL, 9 months to a year, you're out. And then they come back and they go, man, that guy was thriving before the injury. I wonder if he's going to be back. And then you come back bigger and better because they put a thicker rubber band in and some screws, and you went through rehab and you worked your ass off. You got everything done. And you're even thriving more than you did before you were hurt. So, hey, gives you a lot of time to reflect and think about the things that you didn't. And if you had a bunch of videos, and you could go back and look at yourself, But thriving in athletics, oh my God, that's such an awesome characteristic to have. And when you thrive, hey, you're doing things right. If it's not broken, don't fix it. Keep on doing it. But you gotta improve. You gotta tweak. You just gotta kind of keep learning how to make it better and to thrive. And thriving in 2026 is going to be so important because every day it's never going to be a dull moment. There's so much going on in the world, so much going on in the country. It's just in business, everything, sports, it's alive, man. It's an amazing time to be alive. Technology, AI, but everybody's thriving and learning to do new stuff. And athletics are just one of those things. If you thrive at athletics, you can do a lot of things. And you can take what you learn, you can apply it to business. Business, you got to thrive. Every day you got to thrive. Okay, because you got people that that are relying on you to generate revenue, so they can, pay, put money in the bank, feed their kids, put clothes on their kids' back, and put food on the table, have a roof over their head. That's what thriving's all about. Working hard, fair day's wage for a fair day's effort, and but thriving is just really, really important. But in business, whether you're an account executive or the CEO, the way you thrive is you want to learn everything you can about that business. Everything that you have to do, you want to thrive and do it the best that it's ever been done. But then you also want to look at everything else that you want to learn. Because if you want to be an asset, sports are just like businesses. You got to be able to be thrown into stuff that you've never done before, but you're familiar with it. So thriving in business, man, you got to have it. It's strategic. Relationships. You got to thrive in relationships because if you're thriving, you're having a good time. But you're going to have some mistakes that go along the way. Every day's not going to be peaches and cream. But if you learn to thrive and communicate, be flexible, negotiable, listen, stick a sock in your mouth when you say something you can't take back, and be able to communicate in the least amount of words to get your point across, so a third grader would understand what you're trying to get across to them. And if you can do that in anything you do, sports, business, personal, whatever, oh my God, you'll have a lot of W and L's on the board, and L's aren't losses, those are learns. And it's not just people you communicate with, not just personally, personal. It's just casual conversations that you have with like customer services on the phone, someone on an email or on a Zoom call. You want to leave something with them, your mark, so they think about you, and you want to take something from them because it's a two-way street. You can learn something from everybody, even if it's just through a little contact. I'm telling you, it's wild, man. And you gotta thrive with your body. Your body needs sleep, 6 to 8 hours. I get 6 to 6.5. I wake up between 4:45 and 5:15 every morning without the alarm. But I go to bed early. This was the year that I was going to teach myself how to sleep. And man, it's been awesome. I get 6 to 6.5, but when I wake up, I'm wide awake, man. Boom, I pop up, I go to bed, I get going. And I put in long days. It's been a long week. It's been a long day today, and I'm still going. And I feel great. Had a lot of wins, had some learns, just in general. So, but if you give your body that rest, it'll perform for you like a thoroughbred for the rest of your life, as long as you're breathing. All right. And if I forgot about anything else you want to thrive about, hey, go do that too. You're gonna have right now. You got December, 31 days, and you got about 10 days left. So you got 41 days left. If you work on thriving in any portion of your life, all the way to December 31st, you'll have 41 days of data on yourself. Record it right here on the phone. Go get yourself a blog, diary app, or if you want to write or dictate it, do it that way. But if you write a couple sentences, paragraph on how you worked on becoming more thriving in anything that you do, I'm telling you, you cross the finish line, you have momentum, you go on in 2026 and keep on working on that. Or different words every day. I don't care. But you want to be trying and improving every day. But even 2 months, you will see a change in yourself. You'll be able to look yourself in the mirror and you left it all out there on the field. Your spouse, your wife, your kids, your pets, your coworkers, your teammates, they're all going to see you change yourself. Even your mind will. And your mind's your biggest competitor. Look yourself in the mirror. That's your competitor. It's you. So listen, I'm just trying to tell you, man, thrive is an awesome, awesome word to have in your verbiage. From the heart, take it to the bank. Put it up here in your knowledge vault and use it for whenever you need it. And listen, I appreciate y'all. This is a great word, man. Just apply it. And you'll be amazed at what happens. And it's such a positive word. Thrive, So listen, have a great rest of your hump day. Wednesday night, you got about, 4.5 hours or so left. And tomorrow's Thursday. Leave it all out there. And then Friday, wind down, strong with momentum, and then go into the weekend. And 3 more days is next week, and boom, we got 1 month left of 2025. 2026 is going to be amazing. But let's kick tail for the rest of 2025 too. So, listen, I'll see you tomorrow where I have no idea. And head on a swivel. Know your surroundings. Be safe. And take action. Thrive.